A local high school joins a project that shares veteran stories from the Civil War to present. 6 students at Durand High School chose their veteran and wrote a 2-page essay explaining their background. Their essays were transformed into cards to remember their life and time in the military. The essays will be presented at the Durand American Legion Memorial Day program May 25th. Retired Sergeant Tom Walsh says he's happy to see students have more respect towards veterans than they did during the late 1960s.
I was in high school in the late 60s, and the attitude towards veterans seemed to be different back in those days. There's more respect nowadays, I think, and I think that's very appropriate.